Hi, I'm Adam, and in this video we're going to unbox the new OnePlus 9 Pro, and I want to give you a few tips and tricks, simple things that anybody can do to transform your snapshots into beautiful photographs that really have that wow factor. Now, when 3 got in touch and they asked me to have a go with this camera, I thought, yeah, that sounds great, but I'm a professional landscape photographer. So the only natural place for me to do that is out and about in the landscape. So we're going to go to somewhere beautiful, have a little walk around and see what we can do with this new phone. But first, we need to get into the box and have a look at it. So here we have the OnePlus 9 Pro, and I'm excited about this because of this one little sentence just here, which says co-developed with Hasselblad. Now, Hasselblad are probably the biggest name in camera manufacturing for forever, as long as I can remember, and they make some utterly amazing cameras, and they've co-developed this phone. Let's just have a quick look at what's in the box. We've got a charger, a fast charger by the looks of it, which is nice, yeah, and a cable, and let's just move the box aside. Then we have the main event, which is the phone. Let's just take this plastic off. It comes with a case as well, which is quite nice, but let's now have a look. And it's a beautiful looking phone. It's got a big 6.7 inch display, which is AMOLED, and it's also at 120 Hertz, which is really nice. And it makes you scrolling as you're going through Instagram. It's all very smooth and looks great. But it's these cameras on the back here that I'm interested in. We've got the main one, which is a 48 megapixel camera, and then the ultra wide one, which is 50 megapixel. Now, ultra wide cameras are great for landscape photography because they allow you to capture that big, wide vista. So I'm excited to see what this can do. It's 5G, it has a 4,500 milliamp hour battery, so it's gonna last you all day. It's also dust and weather sealed. Well, that's gonna be good for me because I spend a lot of time photographing out and about in very bad weather. Yeah, I'm excited to use this and see what this Hasselblad and OnePlus collaboration can do. So let's go out and about and find some things to photograph. Now for me, this phone has arrived just at the right time because the cold weather is behind us and we now can go out and about and explore these amazing landscapes. And getting the physical exercise and enjoying nature is just so good for our well-being. And with the added benefit of taking photographs and being creative, we capture some nice images and we've got something to take home with us to remind us of our day. And that's why I love landscape photography and being out in nature. So I've now arrived at this absolutely beautiful viewpoint. It is the kind of perfect place where you're going to want to get your camera out and just grab a picture. Now, a really, really nice way to do this is to use the grid. Just scroll down to grid and select 3 by 3. Right, so we now have the grid up, and another name for this is the rule of thirds. It's a compositional guideline, essentially, that we can use to help us make really nice looking photos. Normally, the inclination is just to point at the scene and click your picture. If you notice, when you do that, the line of the horizon will probably be right in the middle of your picture. But if we just tilt down to put the horizon on that top line of the rule of thirds, that's going to make it a more interesting image. The way we use the rule of thirds is to try and place areas of interest on those lines, or specifically on the cross of the rule of thirds. So in this case, I've got that cliff and that lake near to those cross sections of the rule of thirds, and then I'm just going to click away and look at all that beautiful golden light now in that bottom left-hand side of the image with the grass and those trees, and it just looks fantastic. I'm really happy with that. I think that's a really nice image, just very easily composed using that rule of thirds. Yes, I'm really happy with that. Right, we've come to the end of the day now and it's getting a little bit windy, but I don't mind because it's just so beautiful. Look at that sun, just fantastic. I've got this amazing scene down here with these beautiful cliffs, that lake, and I'm just about to capture it on the OnePlus 9. Pro. This time, if I bring the camera up, I think I am going to go for the wide view because it's such a beautiful scene with the sun on the rocks down here and the lake and then that sun setting. I'm getting all of that in with this ultra wide. As you can see, I've got my picture composed with the horizon on the rule of thirds again. I like that. Let's just go ahead and shoot that now. What a great day. I'm having such a good time. Let's have a look at that. Oh, yeah, that's so nice. Some of the grass down here with that golden light on it. The rock looks great. Just really pleased with that. So I've had a great day today. This is exactly why I love landscape photography. That feeling of well-being it gives you, the boost to the mental health is all a part of it. And then I get to go home with that great image that I've just captured using the OnePlus 9 Pro. I hope you've enjoyed it today, picked up a few tips and tricks and seen what you can do with this phone. You can pick yours up at 3.co.uk and I'll hopefully see you again very, very soon.